Breaking news, guys, breaking news. Now, here's what that teaser trailer means for the MKU going forward. So I made a video about 9 months ago. I told you guys that Liu Kang was a false god and that Kratos will return, the balance of time has shattered, and new multiverses will be born. Well, it's getting close to that time, guys, where all of this stuff is finally going to begin unfolding. Now, for those of you that is new to this video, this video's gone viral. This is your first time seeing it. You don't know what's going on. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to pop the Mortal Kombat trailer teaser up here on the screen, so that way you can kind of get everything in one video and you won't be left scratching your head trying to find out what's going on and trying to track down videos to get the full story. Don't worry, your boy got you. I got you. So I definitely want you to stay tuned. Let me go ahead and hit this button. Which button is it? Is it this one? Is it that? No, all right. So it's this one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and play this, then I'm gonna be right back with the rest of my commentary. So sit tight and pay close attention to this. All right, so now that you was able to see that, what you saw there is nothing short of amazing. And I'm getting super excited because all of this stuff is finally starting to come true. All of that beat down that y'all was giving me online, a lot of you are getting ready to eat a lot of your words. Now, back to the Liu Kang is a false god thing. So basically what happened here is Liu Kang ended up becoming a false god by Raiden making him a false god. Nobody gave him permission to do that. Now, I'm going to bring something else up here and put it on your screen, and then we're going to reference back to the video that I did 9 months ago. 9 months ago, we're going to reference back to that video, and I want you to pay attention to how accurate it is. Mind you, this was before we got any teaser trailer or anything like that. So for the guys that's going to say, oh, you just making this up, blah, blah, blah. No, this was 9 months ago. I've been doing this for 2 years at this point. So I know exactly what I'm talking about. So let me go ahead and pop this up here on your screen. Let's go ahead and get you familiarized and move the video forward. So what you see here on your screen is the thumbnail for the video I'm referencing to, which will be pinned in the comments below. Liu Kang, a false god who will fall, brand new direction for the franchise. Now, a lot of you may remember this video if you're an OG watcher, and a lot of you may not remember this video if this is your first time, you know, watching the channel, or you're a first time subscriber, or this video just went viral and it popped up on your algorithm. So what I'm going to do here to provide the proof from 9 months ago, I am going to show you, this is the screenshot here. Excuse me, let me pull it up. As you can see here, this video was uploaded about 9 months ago. You see that? 9 months ago. That's when I made this video, and it had all the detailed information that was needed there. So instead of repeating the information, what I'm going to do here before I give the new information, I'm catching you up with the story. I'm going to replay that actual video, the audio from that video right now. I want you to pay close attention, and then I'm gonna come back with my commentary after that, and we gonna chop it up, and I'm gonna give you some new details. So check this out, and I'll be right back with you. Here's the audio from 9 months ago. Breaking news, I managed to get my hands on some more information regarding the story mode of Mortal Kombat 12. Now, according to my source, Liu Kang will be depicted as a false god. He will face the highest level, the highest of the highest level of danger he's ever faced his entire life. Being a false god is one of the worst things a person can be. Now, another person who experienced something similar to this, just slightly different, is Shinnok, when Shinnok was casted from being an elder god and they casted him to the nether realm for the things that he did. Liu Kang is heading down that same road because he's a false god. Now, I am told this is one of the trials and tribulations that he will be dealing with, because nobody gave Raiden permission to make Liu Kang a freaking god. Liu Kang went upon and took it upon himself to not only merge himself, but to merge Liu Kang from a different timeline. All those that's 3 people in one. You do not mix that type of energy or power. You do not do that at all. That's just standard knowledge across the board. Raiden completely abused his position, and that right there is what's going to get Liu Kang in a ton of trouble. A ton of trouble, because mind you, Raiden is no longer responsible. Raiden is a human now. I'm told that Raiden and Bo Raicho will be the ones that are going to be training new characters, as well as other people at the Wuxi Academy, to get them prepared for the Mortal Kombat tournament that's going to be coming, because they're going to be telling the story of the tournament in the next Mortal Kombat game, where it will actually take place at the tournament. And we will basically have some better graphics this time around, and be able to see some old characters as well as some new characters, and there will be some DLC characters that you will meet. There will be some new characters that you'll like from the story mode, is what I'm saying, and they'll eventually appear as DLC, as fully playable characters, as a DLC pack later down the line of the game's lifespan. So that's what's going to be happening with Mortal Kombat 12. But the fact that Liu Kang is going to be a false god, this is going to be extremely interesting, because now it's going to get the attention of other gods. Mind you, Kronika had to answer to somebody. Come on now, Kronika has a husband also. How do you think Shinnok and Cetrion got here? You think bald-headed Kronika was in there banging herself? No, she was getting piped down by Kronos, or Chronix, whatever his name is, and he will be coming. He will be coming to confront Liu Kang. There will be some type of godly figure that will be coming to restore the order of balance. Now mind you, Kronika was not a bad character as far as her role in Mortal Kombat. It's her job to make sure that balance stayed the way it was. Kronika was actually the good character in this whole entire story. She was nor good nor evil. She did what she needed to do to protect the balance of time. Raiden is the person that destroyed it, because if you really look at it, Raiden has been doing this for several games, tampering with time, sending messages back in time. This dude worse than Barry Allen. He is worse than Barry Allen. Raiden has caused many flashpoints. And now this is the aftermath of what happened, and Liu Kang has to clean up Raiden's BS. Now here's something else that my source said I want you guys to pay close attention to. Kronika said, we've had this exact conversations in several timelines, or whatever the case is. So if she saw all of them timelines, you mean to tell me that there was never a time she saw herself losing? What if Kronika dying was a part of the plan to begin with, because she knows somebody's going to bring her back? Or she needed them to react a certain type of way in order for a certain action to happen that only Raiden himself can do, as far as merging Liu Kang and becoming a fire god, which causes him to be a false god, which gets her the permission she needs from other people in order to take them out completely. I want you to think of it that way, because that could be a really good story plot, especially the way that he mentioned it to me. But let's get back on track here. So yeah, he informed me as far as the whole false guard thing. That is the trials and tribulations, the adversity that Liu Kang himself will be facing. Mind you, Liu Kang was put into a position that he was not ready for. So what I can see here is the fact that Liu Kang and Raiden have both completely swapped lives at this point, because Raiden and Liu Kang got into it in every timeline because they did not understand each other. They always butted heads. Now that Raiden and Liu Kang has switched sides, we can expect Liu Kang to turn evil at some point, or to do some evil, heartless stuff, because as a false god, he's going to fight for what he believes in. He's not just going to surrender his powers. So now Liu Kang is trending in that Goku, in the direction of Goku, because we got fire god Liu Kang. I want you to keep in mind how powerful this villain needs to be in order for him to be a match for Liu Kang. Liu Kang literally has 3 people inside of him, or at least the power of 2 people, which is 2 Liu Kangs, and the power of a Raiden, meaning that he would need somebody of that same power level. Who is stronger than the Elder God? A Titan. So we know Liu Kang defeated a Titan already, but is there something higher than a Titan, like a ancient elder god or something? Because nobody can beat Liu Kang at all. He's a freaking super being. Same thing with Shang Tsung and his ending. He's a super being. If Raiden and freaking what's his name, Fujin, tried to jump Shang Tsung, they would lose. They would lose. He's just too powerful. So with that being said, you have to understand the level of threat that they would have to introduce to take Liu Kang off his throne. So when my source told me that this is going to be astronomical, he said that this was going to be massive, one of the biggest stories that they've done in a very, very, very long time. So that one of the only people that would make sense other than bringing in other Titans is the fact that a version of Onaga would be very appropriate to come challenge Liu Kang, because remember, Onaga had that undead army. So there's a lot that can be done with that. You got an undead army that you can use to fight off the minions. You got Onaga getting more powerful. You also got Shinnok's amulet. So there's no telling what's going to happen, because Shinnok's amulet increases the power of anybody that gets their hands on it. So you only could expect that in some way, shape, or form what the villain is going to be going forward. Now, I asked my source, is it possible that the two timelines can merge as far as Liu Kang's ending and Shang Tsung's ending? And he said he didn't want to spoil too much, but he never said no either. He never said no either. Now, and I do remember doing a video previously where I told you guys that that is one of the directions that they were looking to take, except that would be considered only for DLC based on the demand that it receives by the time the game come out, because a lot of people are interested in seeing where Shang Tsung's ending goes. Now, I will go ahead and tell you straight up, if they decided to do Shang Tsung's ending, not only would we be able to get his ending, which is another story mode in itself, we would able to get characters introduced such as Havoc, such as Hotaro, and a couple of other characters that come from those realms that we will be visiting, which will be fantastic for another, how can I say this, for another DLC pack or something like that. So that way people can be able to enjoy that second story mode from an alternative reality, and then also being able to enjoy the characters that come with it. So it would just make complete sense for them to merge those realities into a new reality where they can finish their battle, and then boom, Shang Tsung's defeated forever, and we can kind of move forward. Now, as far on the Liu Kang side of the story, I also would like for them to continue that, because we get a fresh start, and Shang Tsung just merely does not exist to a degree in this reality. But also, I want you to remember too that Kronika shaped Shang Tsung merely for his existence to collect souls for her. So remember, if Shang Tsung exists at any point in time, he only exists because Kronika allowed him to exist to gather souls for her. So just keep in mind that she can always come back through Shang Tsung. Something could be written in as to some type of protection clause or whatever the case is. But just know that that woman is extremely smart, and the fact that she went out so easy just does not sit well with me. But like I said, my sources informed me that Liu Kang will be depicted as a false god. So I want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. How do you feel about Liu Kang being a false god and he has to face the actual gods about what he's done and how he has destroyed the space-time continuum and mere existence itself? I think that will be fantastic. Again, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, as this is your brand new favorite and exclusive place to watch daily Mortal Kombat content. Alright guys, so we are back in the present day. This is 2023 audio wave speaking here. You could tell by the differences in the mic. Jesus, that mic was trash that I had back then, but now I got an even better one. Okay, so let's get back on topic. So you heard me in that video from 9 months ago tell you guys what was going on, everything that's to come, and I can't wait for us to experience these things here. Now, I did mention that Kratos will return. That right there is up in the air, but one thing I can guarantee is that a new ancient evil will arrive. Now, we're going to be able to see what's going to happen here. The characters that we have on the board is Onaga, we have Kratos, and then of course we have the Elder Demons. Those are the top figures on top of what I have heard from my source, such as Lucifer. So we're going to see how far they are willing to go with this storyline here. I am looking forward to a Lucifer storyline. It's about time they go ahead and get him introduced. And the fact that they redid the entire multiverse, well, they introduced the multiverse. I'm gonna tell you how good that is for us. That means every single character has the opportunity to be in Mortal Kombat 12, because I told you guys once and I'll tell you again, the past, present, and future will all exist at the same time, meaning that half the story mode would take present, would take place. God damn, I can't even talk today. Half the story will take place in the past, which means you will get DLC packs from the past. You will get one from the future, which will be DLC pack 2, and you will get one from the current timeline, which is, the other DLC pack. So you'll get 3, past, present, and future. That right there will kill all the buzz as to what time period we're in. Now, I am told that it's supposed to lead into a tournament, but this threat is much bigger than a tournament, because now they're fighting for mere existence. All of the people that was locked away by Kronika, by the Elder Gods, by the Time Masters, the Time Lords, the Elder Demons, all of these people are now available to be used. That void has been broken. Mind you, that Night Wolf and Shang Tsung and Fujin was in the void, and they were able to view and partake everything from where they was, but they were not able to interfere. Now, the rules for Elder Gods, such as Raiden, was you get what I'm saying. The rules for people like Raiden was you cannot interfere with things that are going on. Raiden did exactly that by interfering. Multiple intergalactical laws has been broken, and somebody got to pay the price, especially by Liu Kang being a false god. Now, like I said in my previous audio from 9 months ago, Liu Kang has multiple people inside of him, and mind you, that the Liu Kang that was the other Liu Kang from the timeline used Shinnok's power, and he mastered Shinnok's power and took it to a level that Liu Kang himself couldn't even take it to, the good Liu Kang. So mind you, Raiden merged both of them, which means he has the secrets of Shinnok or Quan Chi. It was one of them that he studied their powers. I think it was Shinnok. He has the secrets of Shinnok, and he also has the secrets of Raiden and the secrets of himself with multiple timelines and all of that. That is extreme power across the board. Massive power. Now, the fact that we're going to be seeing the time-space continuum collapse on each other, that right there within itself is just freaking incredible. And I cannot wait to see how far they're willing to go with it. That's why in the trailer, you seen the sands of time. That was the hourglass. It's not done. And I always said this too. Kronika being defeated so easily, it makes no sense. But guess what? Kronika also completed her mission by resetting the entire universe has been reset before Raiden defeated her. But the fact that he killed her and took her crown and became the ultimate being, nah, it don't work that way, because at this point, Liu Kang is the one being at this point, if we looking at it from that way. But I do want to point something else out here too, and this is the the conspiracy theory in me speaking. Shang Tsung couldn't even handle the amount of power when he put that thing on his head. He was only able to handle it because he studied Kronika. He toyed beside her. A snake knows how another snake works. So he was able to maintain control of the crown just a little bit longer than other people. Liu Kang didn't have no training to control that crown. So I'm expecting that crown to drive Liu Kang bat sheesh crazy. I'm talking about, it's looking like we probably gonna see a role reversal between the characters of Raiden and Liu Kang, where Liu Kang feels like he gotta do whatever he gotta do to protect the timelines, and Raiden is like, yo, oh boy, gotta be stopped. We gotta put hands and feet on this dude to get him to stop. And another thing you gotta keep in mind too is that, like I said in the previous audio, who was clapping Kronika? Somebody was clapping Kronika's bald-headed cheeks and slapping her across her Mr. Clean bald-headed. Like, Cetrion and Shinnok did not get here by themselves. Kronika was getting I'm talking about she was getting piped. Somebody was piping Kronika down. So if it was Kronos that was piping down Kronika, don't you think he's gonna be mad that his, you know, his little thingy thing, you know, Liu Kang out here putting his hands, put his hands on his woman. So he gotta come and he really gotta, no pun intended when I say come, but he gotta come and he gotta put the beats on Liu Kang is what he gotta do. So we getting ready to see some Dragon Ball Z type level action is what I've been waiting for. Some good fight scenes, and I also told you in another video that they were going to be introducing power levels. So the fact that the Mortal Kombat universe has a massive reboot and opportunity to do everything that it always wanted to do with this massive new budget that it has, it just sits so right within my soul, and I'm super excited for us to be able to see what they got in store for us on Mortal Kombat 12. Now, we are getting that revealed. This is the month of May. They dropped it on May 1st. So you know what that means. We're going to be getting some more stuff throughout the month of May. And remember to keep May 26th in mind. May 26th in mind. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. Because that is the last date on that list that I had from when I tweeted a couple of months ago. I told you guys to keep your eyes on April 12th, April 26th, and May 26th. I told you to keep your eyes on that, you know? So we are coming up on that last date, and so far so good. It's the month of May, regardless of the date. The month of May, we did get a teaser trailer reveal. You know, that was a teaser. Now we want the full trailer. A lot of people was pissed about getting that little you know, getting that little tidbit that we got, and I see a lot of people making fun of us online. Was like, yo, the MK community happy because they got a grain of salt. I ain't gonna lie, that was funny as hell. That was funny as hell. But listen, we finally got something. We got something. We've been waiting since what, 2019? It's been about almost 4 years. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, about, you know, about 3/4 years that we've been waiting to get our hands on this new game so we can throw down. We trying to throw hands and feet. You know, we trying to spam. We trying to show off our skills. So of course we gonna be excited or whatever. But I want to pass another question off to you guys in the comment section below. Do you believe Liu Kang is a false god? Now, for those of you that you know, that checked out the audio and you're a little confused and you kind of want to watch that video as a standalone video, don't worry. I'm going to put the link in the description below so that way you can watch the Liu Kang is a false god video. Also, I do got a documentary called Kratos Returns, because I don't think Kronika's done just yet. She has more story to tell. Listen, if Kronika don't return, she would be the weakest villain in history. She literally embarrassed the entire MK universe if she went out that easy. That's all I'm saying. So I do believe Kronika is going to return. I honestly do. So with that being said, I got another question for you guys. I want you to put on your critical thinking caps when I say this here. Do you believe that, like, Kronika did say that she saw all timelines, right? So you mean to tell me she haven't seen a timeline where she lose, or where they get extra close? Now, she did mention one time where she said she had multiple conversations with Raiden over and over again. She played out every scenario. So I would like to think that she knew that she was going to be defeated, and this is a part of her plan. Maybe everything went according to Kronika's plan. Maybe she sacrificed herself for the greater good. Like I said in my previous audio, I don't think Kronika was evil at all. Kronika was trying to restore the balance, is what she was trying to do. And in order to have good, evil must exist, and vice versa. And the fact that good wanted to completely destroy evil, that's like a utopia at that point. That's even worse than evil itself, is when you have a utopia. So keep these things in mind. Now, another thing I'm going to be touching on in a future video is the fact that we're going to be having new realms that's going to be appearing now that we are in an entirely different, complete Mortal Kombat universe. The previous timelines does not exist anymore. It means nothing to us. Now they're in our memory, and we got the a flashpoint situation where we could be like, oh, it happened, but it don't exist anymore. Just like on the CW, we know everything that happened with all the crossovers and stuff like that, but it no longer exists. A new multiverse is born, which is good, you know? So now all of the previous stories that they told, all of the plot holes, all of that is out the window, is done, because these new shows that they got is creating new content. Same thing with the MKU. So now they can do standalone games. They can do all different types of versions of games. They can introduce characters, you know, different variations of characters from different universes, different powers. They can switch up personalities. They can kind of play with everything without the fans getting, you know, pissed off. Like, for example, people was pissed off when they changed Sindel. Y'all remember that? When they took Sindel and retconned the whole thing? Well, guess what? Sindel's retcon means nothing. So everybody wins. They got to retcon Sindel. The fans got pissed off. They didn't like that. But MK already did, you know, they just did a reboot with Mk11, so Sindel's retcon means nothing. She can go back to being completely good. So they was able to right a wrong and fix that mistake and stuff. So a lot of people also been asking, will Geras return? Of course, Geras is a fixed point in time. You cannot get rid of Geras. I'm going to be making a separate video about Geras and the role that he will play in story mode based on the new information that I got there. So you definitely want to stay tuned for that. This man is a beast. He is a killing machine. He's a beast. So I definitely want y'all to stay tuned for that there. I'm just super excited for Mortal Kombat 12. There's more content that's going to be coming. And wow, we got so much to go over and so little time. So you can expect multiple videos that will be posted. Keep tuning in. We have another video that's going to be dropping tomorrow at the same time, 11:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you tune in. Now, also, if you can do me a favor and make sure that you go check out this Grand Theft Auto video that I have here on your screen. I want you to go check this out. I'm bringing this new series to the channel to keep up with Grand Theft Auto 6, and I just kind of want you guys to show it some love because I want to expand the brand. I want to continue doing YouTube, and I want to expand my name, and I also want to do some content that's not leak related. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm slowly moving away from the leaks. As promised, I am going to give you guys leaks until Mortal Kombat 12 fully comes out and its DLC and all of those things. We're going to put the leaks on a complete hold for a very long time. But I want you guys to know that I do have 4 Mortal Kombat 13 videos that we're going to be going over in the near future. But I'm going to be putting these things on hold because I actually want to grow and expand as a YouTuber. But don't worry, I'm not going to quit on you guys in the middle of the heat that we're getting right now, because I know you guys need this information more than ever right now. So don't worry about that. But please, I ask you, go support the other content on the channel. If you're not a GTA 6 fan, I need you to get in the comments and let me know what type of content do you watch? What type of content, what other YouTubers are you subscribed to? What are they posting? What are they watching? Let me know so I can get in the mix, because I want to be your one-stop shop for everything that you need. That's my entire goal there. So let's get back to the actual video. Here's what that teaser trailer meant for the MKU going forward. To answer that question straight up, what it means is that everything that you thought you knew, you now no longer know. Meaning that everything is possible and everything is undone all at the same time. So you don't have to worry about them limiting themselves as to what characters they can use, what characters they can't use, because they've tried to use multiple characters like Kai. They tried to use Serena. They tried to use Lee May. They just could not use them due to story mode purposes because it did not fit out the story that they had written. Now that the story is over, they can start a brand new story and be able to tell it properly across the board without having to stick to a very strict, script. And that right there is a game changer within itself. So this is going to be a war. Another thing I wanted to point out too, I don't know if you noticed, but Injustice being titled Gods Among Us, Gods Will Fall. If you look here in Mortal Kombat, they share similarities because false gods will fall. Liu Kang will fall. Kronika was a Titan. She fell. Shinnok, not Shinnok, yeah, Shinnok did fall or whatever, but he was an elder god. But Shang Tsung also fell in Liu Kang's ending when Liu Kang defeated him. So we're looking forward to see what's going on here as far as Liu Kang ending and Shang Tsung's ending merging. I see a lot of other YouTubers biting my swag and they're starting to say that. I said that about 2 years ago. I said that, or about a year and a half ago, I should say to be exact, that something like that was going to happen. But don't worry, I will be doing the Everything I Got Right video. If you're watching this video for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, as this is your brand new favorite and exclusive place for daily Mortal Kombat content. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace out. Oh, really quick, make sure you click the link that's pinned in the comment section below so you could join the Discord. We are getting the Discord back popping, so let's talk about it in the Discord. See you guys in there.